Stronach started in 1923. It was originally a construction company. It was my great-grandfather, and then on to me. I'm working in the family business, so fourth generation, which is pretty cool. We're currently working on our Sovereign Park project, which is the display suite they're in now. It's 158 dwellings. That's our primary focus now. We do predominantly residential. We've done commercial, industrial. Last 20 years we've pivoted completely to property development. So we've done some major projects. Pretty much you go for a drive in 5 minutes, you'll go past probably 10 projects of ours in a city. We're a big part of the fabric of what makes Newcastle, Newcastle. Enviz was recommended to us by one of our agents, and it was an interesting idea because we have seen other developers do it in the city. Everyone's seen the clickable walkthroughs, and you see people have those ones where you get like a light industrial shed and you're walking around a footprint, but it's 2D versus 3D, and being there's such a difference. So it was recommended to us and we looked at it and we thought, yeah, I think this could be on something. There's a model that we've got which is an architectural masterpiece. It's a piece of art. It is the full development, Sovereign Park. It's all the dwellings at that point in time, and they're expensive because you have an artist. And then what if something changes? Then you're left with a scenario where you've got a model that kind of doesn't represent what the development is. What I like about Enviz is you've got the ability to be agile and change things on the go. Can't get inside a model, but you can get inside the Enviz software, and that's what I like about it. And the quality is exceptional. Like, detail in 3D is there. It's not just you're looking and you're seeing the bench top and from above. You get under there, you see the thickness of the stone, and it's like you're actually in a kitchen. And people are wowed by it, and it's an easy asset to send people. You're able to get in people's living rooms without being there, and you're able to reach more people where they can get excited as well, and you move beyond just sending renders and all that. People can feel at home. I think that's the biggest selling point. You don't feel at home when you look at a scale model that's that big for a 32,000 square metre site, but you do feel at home when you're literally inside your new home. And when you're able to see that, and like the interest since we've launched it in that specific apartment that we've launched has been a lot higher than everyone else. I'm surprised it hasn't sold by now. It's only been a week or so, but like that's how successful we feel it's been compared to other ones. People don't always fall in love with just a boring spec sheet or something, and to use the Enviz platform for that, to be able to see the integrated fridges or the real stone or some of the other elements we offer. It goes back to my emotion comments earlier. You fall in love with the upgrades, and then if you fall in love with it, you're probably going to purchase it. So you're able to do that, you're able to show people what they could get, and it's aspirational. I think that's a major benefit, and there's a lot of value to be had by doing that. Yeah, absolutely. As I touched on earlier, I think replacing a model, which some of them get up to about 100K these days for a physical one, but to get something just pulled together, looks good, show people what your apartments will look like, I think it's definitely a good tool, and you're doing it at a fraction of the price. Like, each one is much cheaper than a model, and you're getting something that's not only quicker and more agile for your current project, but it's an asset you have for life, which I think is one of the coolest parts.